Straight to work for the Ghana Black Stars. At the start there, you saw their vehicle getting into the Appiah Sports Stadium. Welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and today we're going to look at the recovery training session for the Ghana Black Stars as they prepare for that all-important Central African Republic game. Before I delve into it, update as at now, Madagascar are beating Comoros 2-0. This is how the table looks like. Yes, 3 teams with 6 points, Mali with 4 points. Mali play Madagascar next. Their coach is of the opinion that that match was even more important than the Ghana match. It's even more important than the Ghana match. So nothing is still lost. If they do win that game, they have 7 points. Ghana have to beat Central African Republic and then get 9 points. It's getting really tight in that group. Fine margins. I'm sure the winner of the group might win the group by just 1 point. It's not going to be easy. But today we'll have a look at some of the pictures and videos from the recovery training session, which was announced to be open to the general public and the media, which quite belatedly was announced. A lot of people were not there, as you saw when the Black Stars were entering the stadium. But Ghana are ready for Central African Republic. We'll talk about that. We'll also talk about Bernard Tekpetey. Yes, in an interview with Joy Sport, he has revealed that he's been approached by the Bulgarian national team and he could be playing for them, but he needs to do some few things. We'll hear all that he had to say, but as usual, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on that notification bell to get more updates. Sahara Football merchandise links are in the description. Be sure to purchase our merch. It goes a long way to help the channel. We'll jump right into it and start off from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars recovery training session. All players were available after entering the country at 1 a.m. straight to Kumasi. The Ghana Black Stars players at 4:30 p.m. today got straight to work, and all players were there. As you can see on your screen right now, they went straight to work, and Otto is gearing up nicely for that Monday clash. Ghana know what to do. As I said at the beginning, the group is pretty tight, and it will be tied by fine margins. The winner of the group could probably just win by just a point, and that will be enough to go to a mammoth tournament like the World Cup. So it's not going to be a game in which any of the teams have to take it lightly. Ghana know the job at hand. Otto Addo knows what is at stake. A win versus Central African Republic is imperative. It's monumental, and it could prove vital in our chances of making it to the World Cup. It's as simple as that. Ghana have to be ready for that clash versus Central African Republic, and they got straight to work in their training sessions today. All players were available and fans were allowed in the stadium as well. We'll give you more pictures and videos as and when we get them. We will be on the grounds obviously in the next couple of days. A pre-match press conference on Sunday, match day on Monday 7 p.m. GMT, Ghana versus Central African Republic. Your thoughts on what might happen versus Central African Republic as we prepare for that all-important game. It's a game in which we cannot afford to let up. And my next story has to do with Coach Appiah with Sudan. Yes, I posted it on the community tab, and some of you had varying opinions. There's no interference for him. He has the freedom to work, blah, blah, blah. Yes, he's doing amazing things with Sudan in a group that has Senegal. Yes, Sudan are leading the pack. They've not lost a game. They've played 7 points on the board. Yes, it's early days yet. We are not anywhere close to the end of the qualifiers, but he has gotten them off to a best possible start, and they could be in the playoff places, come to think of it, looking at the points and the performance. Sudan are really doing well in these World Cup qualifiers, and Appiah needs to be giving his flowers. His time with the Ghana Black Stars in part 1 and part 2 did not go according to plan, but he helped us unearth some talents by giving debuts to Kudus Mohammed. He gave Caleb Kuban his debut, and he scored for Ghana versus Kenya in the African Cup of Nations in 2019. So yeah, Appiah has an eye for sporting talent. He had a stint in Sudan after his first time playing for being a coach for the Ghana Black Stars and leading us to the World Cup, and that is why they called him back. Khartoum was where he was coaching, and they called him back and said that he helped them really much in the league. He had to go because his country was calling, and they could not fault him for that. So he's back and he's helping them. His aim is to get them into the World Cup, and hopefully he is able to do that. Sudan at their very first World Cup. What a unifying factor that could prove to be, and the Ghanaian would be responsible for that. Amazing. On to the next and final story. It has to do with Bernard Tekpetey. Spoke to Bernard Tekpetey in the past before, and he is looking forward to playing for the Ghana Black Stars. But in recent times, he has been approached by Bulgarian national team. He plays in the Bulgarian league for Ludogorets, and he has been doing amazing well. He's one of the players I tipped to be called up because of his goal scoring pedigree in the league. But unfortunately, he has not been called, and he is patient, but everyone has their limits to their patience they can endure. Bernard Tekpetey has revealed in this interview with Joy Sports that he has been approached by the FA of Bulgaria to play for them. And this is what he said concerning that on Joy Sports.
Yeah, I think it's good. It might happen probably because, like you said, I have a Bulgarian passport, where I can switch to play. They contact me, but then I told them I need to discuss this with the family also first, because I'm coming from Ghana and I cannot do anything, and my mom is going to. So I need to speak with my mom, but I know my mom loves and wished for me to play in the national team really. Ghana.
Yeah, of course.
Even when my name is in the provisional squad and things, and someone give her a call, she's happy. She's always happy.
She's happy.
I just didn't want to discuss at the moment with my mom. I just want to stay calm, play my game, and see what is going to happen next.
So you heard Bernard Tekpetey there. He has to discuss stuff with his mother. She will not be happy if that happens. She has always wanted him to play for the Ghana Black Stars, but it's not coming, and it doesn't look like it's going to come. And it's something that he wants to play for a national country before probably retiring or hanging up his boots. It's not happening for his home country. Probably it will be the case for him when he decides to play for Bulgaria. Do you think he should switch up and play for Bulgaria, do what is in his best interest, do what will benefit him? Let me know what you think about the Bernard Tekpetey situation. This guy is good. He is good. There's no doubt about it. He has amazing potential. But in the striking role where we have problems, you would think that he would easily get into the team and be called up. But unfortunately, that has not been the case. So we'll see how things go on that front, and we'll see everything closely and be monitoring it as and when we get more information on the ground. The Ghana Black Stars are preparing earnestly, and I said that was the last story, but last night Memphis Depay and Frimpong Jeremy were dancing at Doha, with Depay revealing that he is from Ghana, so is Jeremy Frimpong, and they were dancing their traditional dance. It's in the blood, and they wanted to exhibit it for the world to see. They are preparing for the Euros, and Memphis and Jeremy are integral to their success. So that has been it for today. Black Stars recovery training session. Ludogorets man Bernard Tekpetey considering joining Ludogorets as he has been approached, and also we've been talking about the possibility of Sudan making it to the World Cup. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.
Ja,